Let's solve equations using the square root operation. Equation number 5. The quantity x minus 5 squared minus 4 equals 0. Step 1. Identify and isolate the square operation. So we identify the square operation, finding our square and the expression that's being squared, which is x minus 5 squared. Here we now see that it is not isolated because we also have this minus 4 constant on this side of the equation. So we are going to use an additive inverse of adding 4 to both sides of our equation to cancel away that minus 4. We're going to be left with the quantity x minus 5 squared on this left side of the equation, and we have positive 4 on the right side of our equation. Our square operation is now isolated on one side of our equation. How did we identify and isolate the square operation? In this problem, we had to do an additive inverse to get rid of a constant minus 4 before we had our square operation isolated on this side of the equation. Step 2. Square root both sides. We're going to draw the square root operation over the entire left side and over the entire right side, which is just the number 4, so we're going to include positive and negative forms of this value. Taking the square root of a square operation has a canceling effect, leaving us with the expression x minus 5, and that is equal to a positive and negative 2. Step 3. Solve both equations, positive and negative, for the variable. We're going to create our two equations, one of them for the positive 2 and one for a negative 2. For positive, we have x minus 5 is equal to positive 2, and the other equation is x minus 5 is equal to negative 2. The variable x is not solved yet. We are going to need to use the additive inverse of minus 5 or negative 5, which would be to add 5 to both sides of our equation. X equals 7. On the other equation, we're going to add 5 to both sides. X is equal to the combination of a negative 2 and a positive 5. Here we have different signs. The bigger value comes from the positive of 5, and we subtract 5 minus 2 equals 3. We keep it positive, positive 3. 7 and 3 are the solutions to the equation. The quantity x minus 5 squared minus 4 equals 0. You are now ready to solve equation number 6 using the square operation, making sure that it is isolated before you take square roots on both sides.